Hello everyone, thank you for joining in and coming back and checking in to see what we have next. This is Laura with Quilted Chicken, and we are doing the Moda Blockheads free quilt along program. It's on Facebook. You can join the Facebook group. I think it's just Moda Blockheads. This is the 4th iteration that they've got. Today we're going to be doing this bonus block 4. It's called Zipper. And this block came out a little while back. I do not remember some of the different color variations that have been online. So today we're going to have fun. We're just going to throw some fabrics out and wing it and see what we get. This was by just some of the regular designers up at Moda. So there won't be very many links. We will have the link for the PDF that you can click on and download. Follow along with us. Today we're going to be doing the 9-inch block. So let's get our fabrics picked out and get going. You know what? I think I'm happy with that. I don't know if it's because it's early. I don't know if it's because I just have not used any of these fabrics. Now I could flip through and try to find something better, but right now I don't see anything wrong with the combination of these 3 fabrics. Both of these have got kind of that creamish background, so that's not any kind of conflicting color scheme there. The blocks on this are cut at 2 3/4, so it's a decent size block. This is a large enough pattern. I don't think that in the background we're going to have an issue with having too much to distract our eye. So I'm going to go with this. We're going to go ahead and get cutting. Okay, so it turns out on our block assembly, and I did not take a look at this, we start out with a large rectangle for each of these little zipper sections, and then we put a square onto it, and then we sew directly from one corner to the other corner, and then we cut this off and flip it out. So I need 16 2 for each side of each rectangle. So we're going to pick another background block. This will go along the outsides, and then we'll have a different one for these in the center. We take a look at this fabric because it's a very distinct pattern that goes crosswise. If I line the pattern up, then the fabric is askew. So what we're going to do is going to trim, and because this is such a large piece that's going to go in our block, having this to be sort of not lined up straight, it's gonna bother me. So I'm going to square up we're going to square up the side of our fabric. It is cut at 5 inches, and our layer cake is exactly 10 inches. So we might have to stretch that a little bit, but we're going to square up the sides, and then we're going to cut our squares. So there is our zipper section. While we were stitching here, I went ahead and ran another stitch line 1/2 inch from this first line, cut that off, and so now we've got some fun half square triangles that we can use for another project or just put them together. Since this is such a small block, there might be some half square triangles that we need later on. So we'll stick that in our pile of extras. Pretty nice. So the issue that we ran into with having the same color background is I'm working with layer cakes. And I was only able to get 9 squares out of a layer cake and I needed 16. So we switched our plan and we did one set with one background and the second set with a different background. And I'm really pleased with how it turned out. If you like to color, if you like to check and post up blocks with colorways before you start sewing, this would be a really fun one to do, because we could have made the backgrounds here. We could have made all of these outer backgrounds match and have different colors here. We could have a different color in the center. You could alternate the background going different directions. With this one section, you're able to do all kinds of fun stuff. It would definitely take some coloring beforehand to make sure it was laid out the way you wanted to, with all of the different, with all the way the options could go. But this was a really fun block. This was our 9-inch block. This was our bonus block. This was the 4th bonus from the Moda Blockheads 4. This is zipper. So tune in next time and we will have the little tiny block. That's going to be fun. The pieces on that one are 1 5/8 inches. We're going to have to do 1 5/8 inches, so that'll be some fun cutting. But we've got our handy dandy trusty ruler that we'll use for that, and it'll turn out great. So hope you guys enjoyed, and tune in next time for the next block. See ya.